Greetings to all of you. We are glad to have you back at English After Hours. I'm Hannah.
And I'm Thomas.
Our subject for today is quite significant, Thomas.
You are absolutely right, Hannah. Today's discussion centers on our feelings and emotions. We want to help you express your internal state in English in a way that sounds both clear and authentic.
This is because we experience various emotions daily, don't we? Whether we are joyful, exhausted, thrilled, or uninterested, there are so many states of being.
On that note, Hannah, how are you doing today, at this very moment?
That is an excellent question. I feel quite peaceful, tranquil, and slightly joyful. My morning was relaxed, filled with coffee and some music. It was lovely.
That sounds fantastic. I'm also feeling quite at ease. Yesterday, I took a lengthy stroll and then prepared a meal at home. It was uncomplicated, quiet, and just right.
You see, Thomas, we are already opening up about our emotions. If you are joining us for the first time, a warm welcome to you. Please remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and join our daily English learning journey.
Yes, we would love that. That simple action supports us immensely and allows us to continue producing engaging English lessons based on real-life scenarios.
Precisely. At our channel, our focus is on authentic English, the kind used in everyday life by real people.
We avoid the stiff language found in textbooks or the robotic way of speaking. We focus on genuine emotions, actual stories, and real-world dialogue.
Indeed, Thomas, we have already touched on being joyful, peaceful, and at ease.
Exactly. That is why today's session will be straightforward, natural, and highly beneficial for you.
So, settle in, get comfortable, and let's explore our emotions together. Let's start with two very fundamental feelings that are simple yet frequently used. The first is happy. Thomas, when do you experience happiness?
I find happiness when my day begins on a good note, getting enough rest, a hot cup of coffee, and not having to hurry. Those little instances bring me joy. Happy.
I really like that. Personally, I feel happy when I complete a challenging task. Closing my computer and thinking, I succeeded, brings me that sense of happiness.
Yes, and glad is another way to put it. I'm glad to be here with you right now, Hannah. Glad. It's a nice word to use.
Definitely. Pleased is another option. I'm pleased with our lesson today. It feels tranquil, easy to understand, and welcoming.
True, but in daily conversation, happy is the word most people gravitate toward because it's simple and natural. Now, let's shift gears. What would you say is the opposite of happy?
That would be sad. I feel sad when my arrangements are suddenly disrupted. You look forward to something and then it gets called off. That can be quite saddening.
I can relate to that. I feel sad when I detect a somber tone in a friend's voice. Even if they don't say much, I can sense it.
That is very true, Thomas. Emotions can be contagious.
They certainly can, and it's perfectly fine to feel sad on occasion. Sadness is a standard emotion, not a negative one.
Precisely. Experiencing sadness briefly is just part of the human experience. Today, we're focusing on how to express these feelings in English with clarity and sincerity.
Now, let's move to some feelings that are a little stronger, a little more complex. Not happy feelings, but very real ones. Let's start with upset.
Yes, upset is a word we hear a lot. Thomas, when was the last time you felt upset?
I felt upset this morning, actually. I woke up late, spilled my coffee, and missed my bus. Nothing terrible, but altogether, I felt upset. Upset.
Oh no, that kind of morning can really shake you. So, upset is not just sad, right?
Exactly. Upset is like a mix, a little sad, a little angry, and a little stressed.
Yes, that makes sense. I feel upset when someone misunderstands me and doesn't listen. I'm not angry yet, but I feel uncomfortable inside.
Oh, Hannah, that feeling is so real. And if that feeling grows, it can turn into angry.
Oof, angry. I don't enjoy that feeling at all. It's strong.
Same here. I feel angry when something feels unfair, like when you try your best but things still go wrong.
Yes, Thomas. And sometimes anger comes from small things too. For me, it's technology. When nothing works and time is running out, I get angry fast.
Yes, and that brings us to another great word, frustrated.
Frustrated is perfect for that feeling. You want to fix the problem, you try again and again, but nothing changes.
Exactly. I feel frustrated when I read instructions and still don't understand. I read slowly, I read again, and still, huh?
Oh, wow. I know that feeling so well, Thomas. You're not angry at a person, you're tired of the situation. That's frustrated.
Yes, and then there's a smaller feeling, annoyed.
Annoyed is like a little itch, right? Not big anger.
Exactly. I feel annoyed when a phone keeps buzzing again, and again. Not angry, just annoyed.
Yes, or when someone repeats the same sound over and over. Small thing, small feeling.
And that's the key, everyone. These feelings are different in size and strength. Upset, angry, frustrated, annoyed, different words, different moments, but all very useful in real English conversations.
After talking about those, let's move to another group of feelings. These ones live a little more in our mind and body.
Yes, Hannah. These are the feelings that make your heart beat faster. Let's start with scared.
Oh, wow. Scared is a strong one for me. I feel scared when I hear a strange noise at night. My room is quiet, the light is off, and suddenly, a sound. Scared.
Yes, that moment when you stop breathing for a second. You can also say afraid, right?
Right. Afraid is very similar to scared. I'm afraid of deep water. I can swim, but deep water still makes me afraid.
For me, I'm afraid of speaking in front of a big group. My hands get cold, my voice changes a little.
And that feeling connects to another word, nervous.
Exactly. Nervous is not big fear. It's that shaky feeling before something important.
Yes, I feel nervous before starting something new. Even when I know it will be okay, my stomach says, oh, wait.
I love that. And nervous often comes with thinking too much.
Yes, and that thinking can turn into worried.
Worried is when your mind doesn't rest. You keep thinking again and again and again.
Exactly, Thomas. I felt worried when I sent an important message and didn't get a reply. I kept checking my phone, worried.
Oh, wow, I know that feeling. That's so stressful. So let's connect these feelings. Scared and afraid are about fear. Nervous is about the moment before action. And worried is when your mind stays busy.
Beautifully said, Hannah. Different words, different situations, but all very real and very useful in everyday English. After all those heavy feelings, scared, nervous, worried, let's breathe a little and move back to something brighter. Let's talk about positive feelings again.
Oh, yes, thank you, Hannah. Let's start with one of my favorites, excited.
I knew you would say that, Thomas. So, Thomas, what makes you feel excited these days?
I feel excited when I have something to look forward to, like planning a vacation or even a fun weekend. My heart feels light, my mind feels fast. Excited.
Oh, wow, I love that feeling too. I felt excited this morning because we're recording together. I woke up early with energy. That's excited.
Exactly. Excited is happy energy about the future. But sometimes that energy doesn't last forever, right? That brings us to another very real feeling, tired.
Oh, Thomas, tired is part of daily life. I feel tired in the late afternoon. My body slows down, my voice gets softer.
Yes, tired can be physical or mental or both. After a long meeting, I feel tired even if I don't move much.
That's so true. And then there's a stronger word, exhausted.
Exhausted is not just tired. It's tired, tired, tired. No energy left.
Exactly. I feel exhausted after a very busy day. I don't want to talk, I don't want to think, I just want to rest.
Oh, wow, yes. And notice the connection here. You can feel excited first, then tired, and finally exhausted.
Yes, feelings move. They change just like our day.
And learning these words helps you explain your real life clearly, honestly, and naturally in English.
Thomas, we just talked about energy, excitement, and feeling exhausted too.
Yeah, my energy goes up and down all the time.
Same here. One moment I feel excited, and the next moment I'm so tired.
Exactly. Feelings can change really fast. And now let's talk about some mixed emotions, feelings that change very quickly.
Ooh, that sounds interesting. Let's start with surprised.
Oh, surprise. I like that one already. So Hannah, when was the last time you felt surprised?
I felt surprised yesterday, actually. A friend I hadn't heard from in years suddenly sent me a message. I looked at my phone and said, "Oh, wow, surprise."
That's a good surprise, and that's important. Surprises can be good or bad.
Exactly. A good one is a pleasant surprise. A bad one can make your heart jump, like a loud sound behind you. And if the surprise is very big, very strong, we can say shocked.
Yes, shocked is powerful. Your brain stops for a second. Okay, now let's move to another feeling. Confused.
Confused. Oh yeah, I know that feeling. It's when your thoughts feel messy, like everything is mixed up in your head.
Messy thoughts? Oh, totally.
I feel confused when I open a new app and I don't know where to click. I just stare at the screen and think, what do I do?
Yes, I feel confused when someone explains something too fast. I hear the words, but my brain says, wait, what?
And sometimes confusion can lead to another feeling, lonely.
Yes, lonely is a quiet feeling. You can be surrounded by people and still feel lonely inside.
That's true, Thomas. I sometimes feel lonely when everyone is busy and I just want to talk.
Yeah, I get that. That's why connection is so important. And connection leads us to a warmer feeling, hopeful.
Hopeful is beautiful. It means you believe something good is coming. Even if today is hard, your heart says tomorrow can be better.
I love that, Hannah. I feel hopeful when I see progress, even small progress. And when progress happens, we often feel proud.
Yes, proud is warm and strong. I feel proud when I finish something I almost gave up on.
Me too. I feel proud of our listeners when they keep learning, even when English feels difficult.
Now, let's talk about a feeling that makes us laugh later, embarrassed.
Yes, embarrassed is uncomfortable, but very human. I feel embarrassed when I wave at someone who isn't actually waving at me. My face gets hot.
Oh no, that happened to me too. I want it to disappear. And finally, let's end with a calm one, bored.
Bored is when time feels slow. Your body's fine, but your mind says there's nothing to do.
Yes, bored is quiet, empty, not excited at all.
And look at all these feelings: surprised, confused, lonely, hopeful, proud, embarrassed, bored. Different moments, different emotions, all connected, just like real life.
Thomas, can I ask you something? Have you ever looked at someone and thought, I want that?
Oh, yes, like why do they have it?
Right, and you're smiling, but inside you're like, that feeling is called jealous.
Jealous. Oh yeah, I know that one. It's a tricky one.
Yes, jealous is when you compare yourself to others, like when you see someone doing something you wish you could do.
That's very honest, Hannah. And it's normal sometimes. But we can change that feeling into something healthier, impressed.
Exactly. Instead of jealous, I try to feel impressed. If someone succeeds because they worked hard, I feel impressed.
Me too. I feel impressed when people don't give up, even when things are difficult. That really motivates me.
And motivation connects nicely to another feeling, relieved.
Oh, wow. Relieved is such a good feeling. It's when pressure disappears. You were worried, your shoulders were tight, and then suddenly, it's okay. You breathe out. Relieved.
Exactly. I felt relieved when a problem I worried about for days finally ended well. My body felt lighter. But sometimes things don't go the way we hope.
That brings us to disappointed.
Disappointed. It's like a quiet, sneaky sadness. You were expecting something good, you imagined it, and then nope, it didn't happen.
Yep, you're not angry, not shocked, just a little let down. Disappointed.
And the fun part? These feelings are all connected. Bored, jealous, impressed, relieved, disappointed. They can pop up one after another.
Exactly, Hannah. Life is like a roller coaster of feelings. Okay, now let's dive into some deeper emotions. Let's start with guilty.
Ooh, guilty is heavy. I feel guilty when I realize I hurt someone, even by accident. Like when I reply late to my mom and then I'm like, oh no, I should have answered sooner.
Yep, that little sinking feeling. Guilty. I feel guilty when I say I'm too busy, but deep down I know I could make time.
Exactly. Guilty is about your values, what you believe is right or wrong. And that connects to another strong feeling, ashamed.
Ashamed is even heavier. It's when you feel bad and don't want others to see that mistake.
Yes, guilty says I did something wrong. Ashamed says I don't want anyone to know. But let's gently move to something lighter, curious.
Oh, I love curious. Curious is bright and open. It means your mind wants to explore.
Yes, I feel curious when I hear a new idea and think, tell me more.
I feel curious when I see how people live differently, different habits, different cultures, and curiosity often leads to appreciation. That's where grateful comes in.
Grateful is such a warm feeling. It's when you stop and notice what you already have. I feel grateful for quiet mornings and kind messages.
I feel grateful for people who support me even on difficult days. But sometimes, even with gratitude, our mind doesn't rest. That's when we feel anxious.
Yes, anxious is like nervous but longer. It sticks with you. I feel anxious when I wait for something important and my thoughts keep racing.
That's a perfect description, Hannah. And when anxiety mixes with pressure, we often feel overwhelmed.
Oh yes, overwhelmed is when everything arrives at once. Messages, tasks, feelings, all together. You don't know where to start. Your brain freezes.
Exactly. These words matter because they help us explain what's really happening inside us.
Wow, Thomas. When you look back, we've talked about so many feelings together. It feels like we traveled through a whole world of emotions.
Yes, it sounds like a lot. But the funny thing is, we use these words every single day. You don't need to be perfect. Even saying I feel good or I feel bad is already a great first step.
Totally. From there, you slowly add more words. English grows step by step. In asking someone, how do you feel? That's not just English practice, that's kindness.
So, after all this talking, let me ask you, Hannah, how do you feel right now?
I feel calm, thoughtful, and a little playful, and honestly, a bit hungry too.
Fair enough. I feel happy and grateful because we get to share this moment with everyone listening.
That makes me smile. Okay, let's practice together. I'll give a situation and you tell me the feelings. Ready, Thomas?
Ready, Hannah. Let's go.
Situation 1. You wake up late, your phone battery is low, and you can't find your keys.
I feel stressed, frustrated, and a little anxious. Definitely anxious.
Situation 2. Someone you admire says, you did a great job.
Oh, that's easy. I feel proud, happy, and very grateful.
Situation 3. You finish a long, difficult week and finally sit down to relax.
I feel relieved, relaxed, and honestly a bit exhausted too.
Perfect. See? You're already using emotional English naturally.
Thanks, Hannah. And to everyone listening, you can do this too.
Exactly. Feelings change, life changes. But now you have the words to talk about it clearly.
All right, let's do a quick recap for our friends. We started with the big 4 basics: happy, sad, angry, and scared.
And inside those big feelings, there are lots of more specific words. You don't always have to just say happy. You can say excited for future joy or content for peaceful happiness.
And proud when you do something great. For sad, we explored upset and disappointed. For angry, we learned frustrated and annoyed.
Hannah, what about you? What is one emotion you feel often? I feel grateful often. I'm grateful for simple things like good food, my health, and especially that I get to sit here and talk with you, Thomas, and all of our friends watching. What about you?
For me, it's hopeful. I feel hopeful because every day I see people trying to learn and improve. It makes me believe good things are always possible.
That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that, Thomas. And a big thank you to all of you for listening to us today on our channel. We hope you enjoyed it.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss our next episodes.
Yes, and please share this episode with your friends and family who are also learning English.
And we have a question for you. Please leave a comment below and tell us what's one emotion you feel often.
Keep learning, keep feeling, and keep speaking. We'll see you next time on our channel. Take care, everyone.
Bye for now.